You can imagine she got quite chilly in that sexy low-cut red evening gown. But Tom Cruise may have set a record. He spent 2.5 hours with 4,000 adoring fans. One wanted him to talk to someone on a cell phone, and he graciously obliged. Someone else actually asked Tom to sign her arm.
For me, it's not an effort. For me, I look at people come out to say hello to me, and not only is it bad manners not to say hello, but it's something that I enjoy.
He wanted to kill me then. He's going to want to kill me more now.
Naomi Pollock and her 2 daughters
and be replicas of their mother was just an unbearable thought. He could not even fathom the idea of 2 more human beings of that nature existing.
Alsop went straight to the police after telling Pollock that he'd think about it. Detectives John Silvas and Tony Rodriguez set up a sting after Pollock had been released from jail. When Pollock went back to visit Alsop, the detectives were listening.
He referred to his ex-wife as the root to all of his problems. And if she was eliminated, things would be a lot better.
Detective Rodriguez called me from Martin County, and he said, your husband has paid money to have you killed.
The detectives came up with a plan to nail Ken Pollock on solicitation of murder, and they say the plan became apparent once Pollock insisted on seeing a picture of his dead wife before he'd pay for the hit.
It's coming up nice now.
So the detectives whipped up a batch of fake blood and asked Naomi to pose, with shocking results.
They put all this blood all over my face and my hair. You can't imagine what it looks like to see yourself laying there dead.
Police say that once Pollock saw the pictures, he paid for the hit. Now they say he'll pay for trying to have his family murdered, a charge Pollock has pled not guilty to. Still, even though he's in jail, Naomi and her daughters say they live in fear.
After all the years of raising me to know right from wrong, how could you do such a terrible thing? I can't lose my mom. I can't lose my sister.
I'm afraid. He did this in jail. Who says he's not going to try this again? He's just an evil person.
The former husband remains in jail pending trial. Now on a much lighter note, just as much of America's getting walloped with a cold wave, lingerie maker Victoria's Secret's trying to warm things up with its winter catalog featuring some amazing swimwear. Stacey Galandi reports.
Summer is a few months away, but it feels right around the corner when you see Tyra, Giselle, and Heidi in bikinis. Victoria's Secret never fails to seduce us with its stunning photo sessions. This time around, the supermodels are posing for the 2004 swim book. The catalog could show up in your mailbox any day now. The photo sessions took place all over the world, from Hawaii to Spain to the Caribbean, with these stunning ladies showing off the newest trends in swimwear. The bikini never goes out of style, it just gets skimpier this coming season. Bright colors are a big deal, and you're in step with the trend if you pick a suit with a floral print. If you are a bit more modest, the tankini gives you a little more coverage, but it's still sexy. And of course, the one-piece suit always has its place on the beach, especially the way Tyra wears it. The calendar says January, but it's not too soon to start thinking about what you'll be wearing this coming summer.
And to come up with all the swimsuits for the collection, the catalog considered over 1,000 swimsuits.
Next, who would imagine going on a family whale watching expedition and coming home without your child?
This is my son. This is my only son.
Collision with a humpback whale. How it killed their little boy.
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Brittany made it famous, but the Quickie Vegas wedding has a story all its own. Look who once married a bride and groom there. Deborah Norville on wedding day.
To live together, to love together.
Plus,
I changed my mind. I want to go back to acting.
And after they cheered for Maria, she gets set for her big meeting about her future in television. And who could forget the out-of-control bride arrested on her wedding day? It's happened again. Inside Edition with Deborah Norville will be right back.
It's almost here, the News Channel 3 Health and Fitness Expo, January 24th and 25th at the Virginia Beach Pavilion. It's Hampton Road's largest health event, and it's free. There's sports and fitness demonstrations, health and wellness information, and free screenings. Visit the News Channel 3 booth and learn more about weather with Chief Meteorologist Dave Parker. And kick up your heels at the dance place with your favorite DJs from Rejoice 100.9. The News Channel 3 Health and Fitness Expo at the Virginia Beach Pavilion.
Do you have what it takes to be the ultimate survivor? Log on to CBS.com and apply for the adventure of a lifetime.
Try out for Survivor at Greenbrier Mall on Friday, January 9th from 5 to 8 p.m. Go to WTKR.com for more information.
Ray's sent back to the bench.
Posture? Ow, ow.
But his dad's not too tickled.
When I was taking piano lessons as a kid, how come you never...
Killed myself?
Everybody loves Ray.
Tonight at 7 on your News Channel 3.
The first bullet shattered his hand. The second and third hit his shoulder and leg. As he hit the jungle floor, he rallied the troops and directed the firefight. He remained with his unit until the battle was over. Now, when we need a leader to clean up the mess in Iraq, he's the one who has done it. In the Balkans, he helped negotiate a peace between bitter enemies and led a multinational force that stopped a campaign of terror, liberated a people, and brought peace without the loss of a single American soldier. He speaks 4 languages, but his actions speak more eloquently than words. He can get our country moving on jobs and health care. A quiet, real American courage in a man who cares first about the people he leads. Wes Clark's life is simply an American story, but he will make an extraordinary American president.
I'm Wes Clark, and I approve this message.
Exclusive, a mom speaks out after her son is killed while whale watching.
It was supposed to be a fun family expedition getting a close look at wildlife. Instead, it turned into a nightmare that's left a Virginia family wondering how their only child could have been killed while whale watching. Victoria Racano has more on a family outing that turned into a family tragedy.
We are awed by the haunting sight of a breaching whale. These giants of the sea can weigh over 60,000 pounds and grow up to 50 feet long. Whale watching boats take tourists face to face with these magnificent creatures, but sometimes it can be terrifying. The Christmas Day cruise suddenly turned a Virginia family's Hawaiian holiday into their worst nightmare. Before it was over, Renee Hamilton's 3-year-old son lay dying in front of her eyes.
He's turning purple laying on this bench. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
This was the Hamiltons' first family vacation, and they decided to take little Riker and his grandparents whale watching.
Decided to go on a whale watching boat.
He loved animals. He said, Nana, we're going to see turtles and dolphins and whales. And I said, yeah, baby, we're going to see them. And
not long after the American Dream set sail, the passengers spotted whales. Ryan Hamilton picked up his son for a better view. That's when everything went terribly wrong. The boat and the whale collided, knocking passengers off their feet, including Ryan and his son, who apparently hit his head on a rail. Joseph Harvey caught the moment on tape.
I looked down and glanced, and I saw the father holding a child in his arms, and the child was limp, so I knew that the child was more than just, passed out.
Harvey's wife is a nurse who immediately started CPR on the boy as his mother raced to reach him.
I was holding his head while she was performing CPR, and I was trying to talk to him. There was no first aid kit, there was no neck braces, there was no kind of anything. We waited for what seemed like an eternity.
there she was holding her own child's head, and this woman doing the CPR, and we screaming, somebody help us, somebody do something. Do you have blankets? Do you have towels? Do you have, and everybody just stood there, and it was like, and I said to myself, oh my God, nobody's going to help us. Nobody can help him. And that's what I felt, and that's what I saw. And nobody did it. We just stood there. We just waited and waited.
Riker was eventually airlifted to shore, but was dead within 2 hours. The family has filed a lawsuit in Honolulu saying the captain and the tour company were negligent. The company denies any wrongdoing and claims it was an unavoidable accident.
We had a
what I think is a freakish accident that resulted in the loss of the child.
But Riker's grandfather, Robert, says it's not about money.
If we can do something to prevent another child or individual from dying or getting seriously injured and having a family go through this, then it will be worth it.
I want somebody to take responsibility for this, and I know what I saw.
So far, no criminal charges against the captain, but the Coast Guard is investigating. As for Renee and her family, it was a Christmas they all want to forget. But she'll never forget the kindness of a stranger, the nurse who tried to save her son's life.
I appreciate everything that she did for my son.
And the smiles of a 3-year-old, which now bring only tears to the hearts of his family.
He was absolute joy and love in our lives, and he will be sorely missed, but he will never be forgotten.
Top of everything else, doctors have told Renee she will not be able to have more children. Last weekend's quickie wedding and quickie annulment by Britney Spears once again has the spotlight on the thing other than gambling for which Vegas is known, weddings. Stacey Galandi surveyed the scene.
It's the city where gambling is king. It's also the place where 120,000 couples each year take what just might be the ultimate gamble, marriage. You might ask yourself, how serious can a marriage be in a town where Inside Edition anchor Deborah Norville is allowed to perform the ceremony?
Who gives this woman to be married?
I do.
In the first place, Deborah only performed part of the ceremony. The crucial line at the Chapel of the Fountain went to the Reverend Phil York.
I, therefore, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, pronounce you husband and wife.
And though it may seem as if some people are clowning around in some Vegas wedding ceremonies, these marriages are for real, even if they happen at a drive-through window.
Tierney, will you take Ozell for your husband?
Charlotte Richards performed that ceremony some time ago at the Little White Wedding Chapel, where Britney Spears began her 55-hour marriage to Jason Alexander. Charlotte was nice enough to show us around.
This is the most famous little room right here. This is called, we call it the Michael Jordan room.
This is where Michael Jordan got married, right?
Michael Jordan got married, yes, he did.
Some criticize Vegas as a flashy town where weddings cost as little as $200, and you can get a marriage license any time of day or night. And you'll recall that in the movie Viva Las Vegas, Elvis Presley and Anne Margaret got married in the heart of the big town. But there's another side to Vegas weddings. At first glance, you'd swear the Little Church of the West belongs in a New England town, but it's the oldest chapel in Las Vegas, where for 61 years, everyday folk have been showing up to exchange vows, as well as celebrity couples such as Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford. So laugh all you want at the quirky chapels and the offbeat rituals. Charlotte Richards knows what matters.
When people leave here, I want them to know that I did my very best to make their day the most beautiful day of their life.
And maybe Elvis said it best when he sang those immortal words.
On to a daily hassle some women would give anything to give up. But are you so sure about your current makeup look that you would have it permanently applied to your face? Victoria Ricano on some women who say yes.
I can rub this off and see?
Meet Daphne Hellman, a single mom who doesn't like to be caught without her makeup.
Me and makeup, well, they go hand in hand or whatever, hand to face.
She's one of thousands of women who are permanently putting their face on because they're just too busy to mess with it in the morning.
You know, you could take a shower and not have to reapply.
The procedure is relatively painless. Patients get a local anesthetic, then a makeup artist like Melanie Whitney goes to work.
It's been known as micropigmentation. Yes, it is a form of tattooing.
At first, the results are downright scary. Daphne's daughter, Melissa, barely recognized her.
Her whole lip was like swollen. It was all red. And I was just like, you look like a clown.
But in the end, Daphne says it's worth it.
I'm really happy with this look. It doesn't draw too much attention. People don't say, oh my goodness, what happened?
But not everyone feels good about their new look. Maria Elena Scopoletti learned a painful lesson. Don't go to just anyone. In fact, dermatologist Dr. Deborah Jalaman says this pretty business can get pretty ugly.
I would say, you know, don't do it. If you have to go have permanent makeup, make sure you go to somebody that's in a doctor's office or somebody that you know gets good results.
Maria wasn't happy with her first procedure, and she was lucky enough to find another makeup artist to create just the look she wants.
It's a big relief that I have beautiful eyebrows again.
Up next, look at the latest from Maria Shriver.
Production assistance for Inside Edition provided by...
Embarrassing facial hair. There's a wonderful, easy new way to say goodbye to it. The Hair Off Facial Buffer. You'll gently buffer away hair in seconds. Perfect. The Hair Off Facial Buffer.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
I'm not scared of anybody.
What's it really like to work for Donald Trump, the big boss in real life? See what Inside Edition has learned. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Cold air may be setting us up for snow this week. When and how much, if any, we'll show you on Futurecast at 5.
Riker Hamilton's mom speaks out first on Inside Edition and then on your News Channel 3 at 5. Hear this local mom's story and the family's plan for a lawsuit against the boat captain. Plus, controversy still surrounds the winning $162 million lottery ticket. The latest on the potential scandal coming up at 5.
Your News Channel 3 begins after Inside Edition.
Hampton Roads' success of Your News Channel 3 is all because of you. Tell us what you think. Email us at your3@WTKR.com. We're building our station around you. Make us your News Channel 3.
Over the past few months, you've probably noticed quite a few changes here at News Channel 3, and it's all because of you. We are constantly researching, asking viewers what they expect from News Channel 3. You ask for more news from where you live. That's why we developed a fleet of mobile newsrooms. They're first and fast when news happens.
Log on now to WTKR.com and give us your opinion. We're building our station around you. Make us your News Channel 3.
CBS Thursday will keep you guessing. 12 jurors behind locked doors. One baffling murder.
11 guilty, 1 not guilty. Now that's motive.
An all-new CSI. Then a paparazzi goes missing.
Whatever pictures he took, someone wanted them.
And the only hope of finding him in time.
As long as you get him back.
Is his 10-year-old daughter.
Tell me if you've seen him before, but you have to tell me the truth.
They told me not to tell anyone.
And all new Without a Trace after 2 hours of CSI CBS Thursday.
Severely injured, someone got stupid, and your life has changed forever. The bottom line, you need all the cash you can get, so you need to call the most hated lawyer in town, Lowell the Hammer Stanley, 459-CASH. Hated by insurance companies and their stupid, reckless clients. Lowell the Hammer Stanley. We'll give them good reasons to hate, one for every dollar we squeeze out of them. 459-CASH.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's first major address as governor let Californians know they've got big money troubles. But Logan Burns says he also had some sweet words for wife Maria Shriver.
Okay, I changed my mind. I want to go back to acting.
During his first State of the State speech, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't resist those one-liners.
If I can sell movies to my tickets to my movies like Red Sonja or Last Action Hero, you know I can sell just about anything.
First Lady Maria Shriver, wearing a tailored white blazer, watched from the balcony as her husband gave her a loving tribute.
My #1 partner and the love of my life, Maria Shriver.
Maria stood up twice to acknowledge the applause, and she might have more time to serve as First Lady. Next week, the head of NBC News will meet with Maria about the potential conflict between being First Lady and a journalist. NBC News said in a statement, quote, "They are working together to figure out what is best for everyone." Word is Maria might take an extended leave from her role on Dateline during her husband's term.
I love working for the people of California. It is better than being a movie star.
Coming up, remember that out-of-control bride who was busted wearing her wedding dress? Well, she's in trouble again.
Production assistance for Inside Edition provided by...
Now at Pearl Vision, take 50% off hundreds of fashion frames. Choose from the latest styles and get a whole new you. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Does your family love home cooking? Then you're going to love Banquet Homestyle Bakes, now with improved homestyle taste. Everything you need for homemade in minutes. The improved homestyle taste of Banquet Homestyle Bakes. It's today's homemade.
Wonderful. Okay, keep me in the loop.
Now you can take a mini break. Introducing Kit Kat Miniatures.
So we're all set for Hawaii. Flight, hotel. Hey, look, we can book surfing lessons.
I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Am I doing this right?
Perfect.
Really?
You're a natural. Or we can go horseback riding.
Okay.
Activities, another way Expedia helps you create the trip that's right for you.
Expedia.com. People everywhere are discovering new and massively improved Brawny paper towels. One touch, and you'll feel the softness. New Brawny is thicker and 40% more absorbent than before. Feel the difference? That's Brawny.
Break up the full feeling of indigestion and pain with Alka-Seltzer.
The out-of-control bride in trouble again. That's next.
Here's what's happening at your News Channel 3 Health and Fitness Expo. Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood. The time for you to help is now. Donate your blood at this year's events, and together we can save a life. Your News Channel 3 Health and Fitness Expo.
You want more weather information beyond a 7-day forecast?
I'd like more than 7 days.
If you gave me more than 7 days, that would be great.
We'd like to get more than 7 days if I could.
It would be nice to have an extended forecast.
Maybe 8, 9, or 10 days.
Now, only your News Channel 3 gives you a 10-day forecast.
More days than a 7-day.
At least 9.
10 days. 10 days.
I'd love to see a 10-day forecast.
The 10-day triple Doppler forecast, only on your News Channel 3.
Do you have what it takes to be the ultimate survivor? Log on to CBS.com and apply for the adventure of a lifetime.
Try out for Survivor at Greenbrier Mall on Friday, January 9th from 5 to 8 p.m. Go to WTKR.com for more information. Your News Channel 3 at noon, the #1 rated noon newscast in Hampton Roads. Our mobile newsrooms are on the road every day covering your news in your neighborhood. Plus, with Triple Doppler Futurecast, meteorologist Patrick Rocky shows you what to expect before it happens. Join us weekdays at noon. Live from Hampton Road's only satellite newsroom in Virginia Beach. Closer to where you live.
Today, a Portsmouth judge ordered.
Closer to your news.
She testified.
Your News Channel 3 at noon.
Over the past few months, you've probably noticed quite a few changes here at News Channel 3. And it's all because of you. We are constantly researching, asking viewers what they expect from News Channel 3. You asked for more news in the late newscast, so we put more reporters on the street, so you're guaranteed to have the top stories of the day first and fast.
Log on now to WTKR.com and give us your opinion. We're building our station around you. Make us your News Channel 3.
Remember the out-of-control bride? She's in trouble again. This is Adrienne Saman, whose wedding day antics last year resulted in this mugshot and a guilty plea to creating a public disturbance. Well, take a look at her latest portrait, courtesy police in Connecticut. After an arrest for allegedly baring her bottom to officers, Adrienne couldn't be reached for comment. That's Inside Edition. I'm Deborah Norville. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.